welcome to Zorpazorp Gaming. My name's Lachie Linton Keener. Welcome to the 5th installment of our map-based Battle Companies campaign. Today it is me and my little Rangers of the North company featuring Aragorn, Halbarad, and a Gandalf little guy who's still keeping his identity hidden until he gets a bit more magical prowess, but he's, now a sorcerer. And we're going to be fighting your Gondorian forces, Jacques.
Champions of Gondor, including the Spear of Power.
Oof, yes. Now, let's have a little chat about that before we dive in. You just got some hectic upgrades for your heroes. Do you want to take us through them?
Well, the Fountain Court took the objective off the map, so he became a hero straight away, which is pretty good. Staff of Power on my Sorcerer, which gives him the free point of will.
Yep.
And free heroic combat with my Lieutenant.
Absolutely. So you've got a combat monster on free heroic combats. You've got a Sorcerer who automatically goes to 2 will, can cast the Immobilize Magical Power on a 5+, and a Staff of Power, so 1 free will per turn. Yep. Now, I got a bunch of upgrades in my last game as well. My Gandalf model, who is still disguised as his alias Huriel, he doesn't have a Staff of Power, but he is still a Sorcerer. So he's got 2 will and can cast the power, and he's also got his army special rule, so he ignores woodlands and has 2 attacks, and a couple of my other guys leveled up as well, and I swapped most of those abilities out for the 2 attack bonus from my normal company special rule, and I've also got a horse. Gross. So I've got our first cavalry as well, so it's going to be pretty spicy. Now, we aren't near each other yet. I've got this sort of territory up here in the Shire, and you're down here in the south of Eriador. So we're not fighting over any specific battles. This is just a regular game to claim some unclaimed territory. So let's have a look at what we're going to be playing. We'll roll on the first table. We're rolling on table number 3. Do you want to roll for the next one?
And 5.
What do we got? Baggage train! Whoa, we got to get some ponies! Alright, awesome. We're going to get all of our little ponies set up and get all of our warbands deployed, and then we'll come back and we'll jump into the game. So we've deployed our ponies and our 2 warbands, and I've set up a bit of a little gun line with all of my rangers. Now I have to split my rangers into 2 equal halves and deploy them on 2 different sides of the board. So I've got one half here. This is my 2 rangers, one with lethal aim, and this is also my sorcerer, my Gandalf in disguise as Huriel. And then over here I've got my knight, Gwathria, who is ready within charge range of 1 pony to massacre a pony if we get priority. As you can see, Jacques got his Gondorian forces here and our 5 baggage ponies, and he has to get them over there off that board edge. He wins if he gets 3 and one of his models off the board edge, and I win if I kill 3 of the ponies and claim their baggage, and my other 2 rangers are over here. So it's a pretty tactical game, hey Jacques?
Yeah, and you pick up extra influence if you get the pony.
Oh, that's true, yes. Every pony that I either claim or he gets off the board edge, we get 1 influence. So let's have a look at priority. For the first turn, big 4. Big one goes to me. All right, we are going to jump into my movement. So I'm going to make a big charge with Gwathria, my knight, who's going to plow into this pony mercilessly. My 2 rangers over here are both going to half move, just up on the top of these ruins, and then my rangers up on the other side over there are just going to stay there because they've got a good little vantage point.
Just with the pony. I really should be putting them behind a tree. But anyway.
Making some big moves over to the right to get away from this knight.
And I'm just going to move these guys 3.
Alright, so there's been a big advance with the ponies breaking right down the barrels of my gun line over there, but trying to get away from half my force, leaving these 2 guys pretty out of range now. However, they do have a shot through the trees and shrubbery into this little pony here. So that is what we're going to target first. I'm going to open fire with Huriel, who has lethal aims. He's got 1 might point to burn during this shooting phase, but he's moved, so he needs a 4 to hit. And he gets a big 3, so I'll definitely spend the might point to make that into a 4. So he hits. Now, in the way with trees, only hits the timber on a 1 or a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6 will go through to the target. And it hits the timber. All right.
Fair, right? There's about 80 trees in there.
Yeah. He's luckily only 1 trunk blocking him. So let's have a look at my next archer, who is Araneth, I believe. Yes, this is our new recruit from the game before last. And he hits. Needing a 3, 4, 5 to get through the trees. Oh, the trees have saved the pony twice in a row.
Good little pony.
Yes, he's cowering quite nicely. And I've got two boys over here, Aragorn and Halbarad, who are both going to unload. I'm going to start firing into this pony because he has no in the ways, and then potentially going into the troops, but we'll see how we go. Hitting on 3s because these guys haven't moved. And a big 2. Fantastic work. And now Aragorn, he gets a 5 to hit, and he'll need a 5 to wound the pony. Nothing! No luck from the first turn of shooting. Let's dive into combat. What's the profile of a pony, Jacques?
Well, that's a very good question. Fight 1, strength 3, defense 4.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm fight 4, and I'm 2 attacks on the charge, because he just counts as infantry. And a big 4 high for me. Takes it on fight value. And I am strength 4, defense 4, so needing 4s to wound. And whoop, that one was off the board. And a big 6.
Only a terrible person
One
kills ponies.
pony is down. Yeah, I'm a monster.
You're an animal.
I'm a fucking monster. Okay, so this pony is dead and is now a piece of cargo. And that is the end of the first turn. Let's have a look at priority for turn number 2, Jacques. Big 5.
3.
Big 3 goes to me again. Right, I'm going to neglect that counter for the time being and do a big sweeping move 10 inches to there with Guathria. Huriel and his buddy are gonna do a full move because they're now rapidly running out of targets, so they're gonna go 6 inches, nearly breaking a spear, under the arch, and Huriel will duck in. Actually, yeah, he should be fine just there. And then over on the other side, my 2 rangers, we're just gonna sit still over here because we've got plenty of arc through this space here, so we should have another turn of shooting before we need to start retreating.
So that one's just come up 8 inches through there. These ponies are going to get the hell out of here. Take some hits, it'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Yeah, they shrugged a few shots last turn without any problem at all.
These guys are just going to go their full 6.
Full 6 down the path, so no difficult terrain there.
Nope. And these guys are going to move up.
Half or full?
They'll go half.
Half move, we're going to see some shots. The bowman. And you got 1 pony left, up the back
pony.
there.
Good point. How far is that going to be? That's going to give you 10. He's going to go around the side.
Around the side, staying away from Guathria and his
and then
fearsome horse. Alright, beautiful. Well, I've only got 2 shots this turn because my other rangers have moved full. I'll just grab a Gandalf dice. No, not that. So I'm going to open the account with Halbarad once more, and I'm going to shoot into the front pony there, needing a 3 to hit. He hits, and needing a 5 to wound. Oh, he gets a big 3, no luck. And Aragorn, same thing, into the front pony, and he misses. And
I like him shooting, it's good.
Jeez, I don't know if I can burn might on that. It's pretty early for that business. You know what? I'm going to do it. Aragorn's going to... No, it's a hit roll. I can't do it. No, not happening. All right, so no hits again. All of my other rangers have full move, so you have survived a second turn of my shooting, Jacques.
I might have snooked myself by putting the pony.
Oh, you have? Yeah, the ponies might be in the way for your return fire. Turn 3 priority, I guess.
Stupid. 4.
And this time it will swing to you.
It's mine.
And you can take it away. I will not call any heroics.
Well. If it isn't the old pony runaround. Or I just charge you with the ponies.
Straight down the gun line. Can't shoot me if you've been headbutted to death by a pony.
I'll just run right over the top. What could go wrong?
These 3 ponies are getting away. This is terrifying.
They are getting away. It's great.
My shooting is
if I go 3 to there,
running out big time.
And then 5 to there. Probably just going to go up 6 in amongst the ponies.
Yeah, the good thing for them is that no, they're not getting focused on at all by the rangers.
No, that's right. And I can also probably... Oops. Just dropping everything. Get them in the way so they might actually provide me a little bit of defense in case the ponies go down. And these bows are just going to move up 3 again.
Another half move for the bows?
Yep.
Alright, so Guathria is going to duck out of line of sight of the pesky Gondorian archers and open himself to a charge next turn. These guys here are going to stay stationary because they've got a great line to a pony with no in the way save, and I'm actually going to stay stationary with my firebase over here as well because they can shoot through the windows here.
Oh, there's windows on there?
A couple of ponies, yeah, down on the bottom. So they're very tight, so you'll definitely get a save. But hopefully I don't hit any stone. Alright, you get to shoot first, Shark.
My guys have moved. They're both just going to shoot the front guy.
Hitting on 5s?
5s. Nothing.
No hits. All right. Well, time to return fire. I'm going to start with my two boys shooting through these tiny slits. Aragorn can see the front one, and Halbarad can see the middle one. So Aragorn is going to go first. He hasn't moved. No, he's in Gandalf.
He's the red one.
Hitting on a 3. In the way for the cover. Oh, hits the cover. So now shooting with Aragorn into the center pony. He will need a 3 to hit. And he gets a hit, and I'm going to need a 5+ to get through this tiny arrow hole, because it is a purpose-built fortification. Gets the 6, and now looking for a 5 to wound. Oh, I'm going to burn the might. Putting that 4 up to a 5, and down goes the second pony.
Sending him off to the glue factory.
Alright, off to the glue factory indeed. 2 more rangers. Guthrie has moved full, so we are going to open fire. I'm going to start with... We'll start with the front guy, Araneth, and he's going to shoot into this ranger here with no in the way. He will need a 3 to hit. He hits, and needing 5s to wound. Oh, big one. No luck there. And now the big boy, Huriel, is going to shoot over his shoulder with lethal aim, hitting on a 3, and he hits, needing 5s. And he gets the 6, doesn't even need to spend his point of might.
That one?
There we go. 3 ponies dead, 3 pieces of baggage off the battlefield. Now I've got to try and get some of these claimed. Let's jump into priority for the next turn, Jacques.
Yep.
Big 6 for the Rangers.
There.
And 2. It goes to the men from the north. Alright, Aragorn and Halbarad are going to make a big leg this turn, doing 6 inches to there to open up a nice firing galley for next turn. Guthrie is in range of a charge, but of course if he barrels in, he's going to be pretty wickedly countercharged, I think.
Full fury of Gondor.
Yeah, so he's going to do a 5-inch move up to here.
Right.
And then he'll still be able to shoot, and he is out of charge range of that Gondorian there. And then I've got, let's have a look at this. 3 inches with these guys will get me out to here, but I'm going to kind of lose my shooting probably with Guthrie in the way there. So I think what we're going to do, and these 2 lads are going to barrel on up to here, because we've got to try and get in the thick of the fight for the rest of the game.
Probably there. That'll do. Right. These guys are going to keep on doing what they're good at. Just move 6. Actually, I should be picking these things up, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
So he's going to move, I guess, 1 to there and then 5 to there. Sorcerer. Can he still cast if he's picked something up?
Yeah, I mean, I presume so. It's just part of his movement.
So there's an inch there. He's going to cast Immobilize.
Yep, so you've got 2 will and 1 free from the Staff of Power.
Yep, 5+, yeah.
Needing 5s, yep.
We'll throw 2 at it.
Throw 2, so spending 1 from the store and 1 for free.
Oh,
Fails to get it. You wanna spend the might?
No.
No, alright. So 1 will down from the Sorcerer.
And he's going to move up to there.
He continues on.
And he's just going to do the same thing.
Alright, and Bowman up the back.
Oh yeah, good point. Ooh. Ooh.
Going for the cheeky shoot off.
I think we might. He just moves to there. 3 and 3.
Fantastic. Alright. So I've only got 1 model that can shoot, which is Guthrie here. Now I've got a couple of shots on some Gondorians who will not have in the ways there, but they're going to be 6s to wound. And he is in range of the Gondorian bowmen. I'm actually going to target them because they're only D5, whereas all of these wonderful Gondorians here are D7 thanks to shield wall. So he'll need a big 4 to hit, and he doesn't get it. I am not going to waste any might on that. So into your shooting, you've got 2 shots, and I'm going to guess you're going to go for Guthrie.
Well, I think I might. So we'll just do the front one, I guess.
Needing a 5, very nice.
Hits. Horse Rider?
Yes, Horse Rider. Hits my mount. Oh dear, big time. He's safe.
Okay, and number 2.
Hits on a 4. Oh no, they moved.
Sorry, it's a 5.
They moved, yeah.
I'm just trying to cheat, don't worry.
Alright, so that takes us into priority for the next turn. This is a big one. Let's see how we go. Big 6.
Okay.
I had it first, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, because I moved my stuff first. So it swings over to the forces of Gondor.
Oh, yes.
And I will not be calling a heroic move.
Well, we like the sound of that. Everybody's just doing their old runny. use... Oops, he needs that. He definitely wants that.
Cool. Going to cast Immobilize mid-move.
Yep, just using a free will point.
Cool. Needing a 5. Fails.
That Spear of Power has not gone so well. Probably should have moved him first. That wasn't very intelligent. Oh, too bad.
Fantastic. And keeping these 3 solidly in shield wall.
Won't count now because only that one will have D7.
Ah, right.
He's in base contact
Of course. So just the central model. Your 2 bowmen, they still going to keep laying down fire?
You're going to be at the sides very shortly. I'm just going to move the 3.
Move the 3. Alright, Araneth and Huriel are going to continue their journey, legging it a full 6 inches. They're kind of my late game plays, trying to keep it in. And now we've got a huge, big charge with Guathria, who leaps over this little piece of ruin because it's less than half his height and jumps in combat with those 2. And then, or should he just charge the 1?
Your call.
I might just charge the 1, actually, just this guy at the back, this spearman. And then my Aragorn and Helberad, now they can either move half and get some more shots off, but I think they're just going to move full so that we can try and win priority next turn and jump in on some combats because they'll be in range of a charge on either side of those woodlands, and they both have woodland creature. So I've got no shooting, you've got priority. Do you have any shots?
I've got shooting, but I don't know if I can see you, to be honest.
So my rangers are pincering in, trying to get in combat before the game ends. Guathri has made his big charge, and your archers had no targets, Jacques.
No targets, apparently.
So straight into the combat. I'm going to call a heroic combat with Guathri with my point of might, and I've got 2 attacks on the charge, and you are shielding.
Yep.
All right. Big 5s. Goes to me. And I need... What's your defense there? He's not in shield wall?
No, he won't be in shield wall, so it's just 6.
D6, and I need... strength 4 on D6 is 5s. And down he goes on 1 5, just. And the heroic combat goes off. So he is dead. And now I've got a chance to plow into some more people. Now, who have we got here? Let's have a look. This is your sorcerer hero?
No. Next one along.
Oh, that's the sorcerer?
Yep, he's just a regular hero.
Yep.
Lieutenant.
And
where's the sergeant?
Oh, and the sergeant's over here. Okay, so what we might do is this guy's fight 4, and he's got a spear, and he's in base contact with that model. So what I'm going to do is stay away from that fight 4, and I'm just going to charge these 2 here because he's going to be in combat with him anyway because he's supporting from the spear. So that way I keep the fight 4 out of the fight, and that's my best chance of getting a kill. Alright, so 2 attacks on the charge once again at fight 4, and you've got your 2 guys who both have might, yes?
Just one does.
Oh, just the spearman, just the spearman. Do you want to roll a green dice for your might?
I'd prefer the white ones, to be honest.
Alright, I am 5 high,
5.
and I've got it on fight value with fight 4.
I'll use my point to get a 6.
Was the green the might dice?
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right.
Awesome. So I will put a... Now this guy is defense 7 currently, isn't he? So I should...
Well, no, because there's no other shield wall guy there.
Aren't they all shields? 1, 2, 3?
He doesn't have a shield.
Oh, he doesn't have a shield. Okay, cool.
And
All right.
You can't actually use it for Fountain Court because apparently they forget how to...
Oh, right.
Once they start taking care of all the nobility's daughters, they forget how to shield wall.
I see, yeah. It's just not in their quota of their sphere of learning.
Things to do.
So you've got your big leader here, and he's D6, and your normal warrior is D6. I'm going to put a strike on the leader first. No, we'll go on the warrior. On the warrior, needing 5s to wound, and a big 1 and a big 3, so nothing there. And I'll put the second strike on the warrior as well, needing 5s. Oh, nothing.
It's more like it.
Nothing and nothing. But your guys are knocked prone, which is important.
Yep.
And that takes us to the end of that combat phase and that turn. So let's dive into priority. Oh,
3.
Big 3. It'll go to you because I had it first. And I will absolutely be calling a heroic move with Aragorn.
Seems reasonable. I'm doing the same thing with the lieutenant.
Yep, big counter. All right, you get to do the roll-off. I'll be good, you be evil.
Sounds reasonable.
And goes to me on the 4.
Yes, man.
In go the cavalry. Okay, so Helberad has to move first, so he is going to leap on in onto this model here, who is prone. Guathria will ride around and jump into these 2, and Aragorn will charge through the center using his woodland creature, which I said would never be useful, and look at it go, absolutely imperative. And we'll leap in, so we've got a 2-on-1, a 1-on-1, and a 1-on-1. That's the heroic move over. I've negated your heroic move, but it goes back to your normal movement anyway.
Yep, so it should be pretty simple.
Jump into your 2 bowmen and your ponies.
Pony is...
Is he almost off?
I think he's pretty well there.
Pretty well there. Definitely there by next turn.
So.
And
the other one.
Riding on through. Well, looks like you've definitely scored 2 ponies. It's all going to be whether or not I can tie up this last couple of objective points.
And we're just going to go 6.
Sprinting in with the bowman.
Probably should have been doing that from the start.
So these guys are just going to sit still in my movement phase so I can get a last chance to stop these ponies from getting off the board edge, and that's what we'll dive into next because Jacques' guys have moved full. So we'll open fire with Huriel first, straight into this pony's rump. He will need a 3 to hit because he hasn't moved. He gets a 4.
Should still be able to stumble off the table.
Yeah, wounded, needs a 5 to wound and gets a 2. Oh, the pony may yet live. And then Araneth, who of course has lethal aim, he needs a 3 to hit, and he gets a 1, so he can't even stop it with the might. And that is going to be the end of the range of victory, I think, because with those guys off the table...
Yeah, I mean, you could always get to them.
I might be able to heroic combat. He's out of might, of course, so he won't be able to heroic combat. Yeah, I don't think so. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all the way back here. Let's see what we can do in the combat phase. Alright, so it's combat phase time, Jacques, and you've got a free heroic combat with, is it this gentleman here?
Lieutenant, yep.
Fantastic, so we'll do that one first. I've got no might left because, of course, Aragorn spent it to get the kill over here. Helberad just called the heroic move, and I did the heroic combat last turn. Okay. So, I've got 2 attacks on the charge.
Lieutenant's on the green.
Lieutenant's on the green.
And I'm fight 4 as well.
Very nice. I'm fight 4 too, and I get double 1s, and you get a big healthy 6, so that one goes to you.
Right, Lieutenant is going to strike... Oh, what's his defense?
So I'm D5 on the man and D4 on the horse.
5's either way.
Yeah, so 5's either way.
So Lieutenant... sorry, I'll just do the Fountain Cord first.
Yep. He fails.
Does well. And the Lieutenant. Which also does nothing.
Well, there we go.
Well,
absolutely nothing happened in that heroic combat. Alright, so it's me next, but it really doesn't matter. It's just a 1-on-1. Let's do Helberad first. I've got 2 attacks when I'm on foot.
Shooting with the Christmas dice.
Very nice. I got 6 high. I've got on fight value.
Okay.
Fight 4 and fight 3. And I'm strength 4, D6, needing 5s to wound. And a big 6. Down goes a warrior. Yeah, that one there. And I will finally put an experience gaining kill down. Oh, and I also got 1 kill last turn with Helberad. Alright, and now we've got Aragorn versus your big spear boy. This is the Staff of Power, yes?
Yeah, it's Staff of Power.
Alright, let's see.
So far works very well.
Are you shielding again?
Yeah.
And I've got 2 attacks again on foot. 5s for me, 6s for you. Very nice. Fights Aragorn off. And you will stand up because you are prone.
You probably pick up that baggage bit.
Oh yes, I do. That's true. That's true. So Helberad is now holding that, and your guy's no longer prone. All right. Well, another semi-important priority roll.
4.
Oop. And a big 3 for me. So it goes to the forces of Gondor.
Well, I dare say the ponies are gonna.
Yeah, I think those ponies will be successfully scored, which nets you 2 points.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Right. I think I will be charging Aragorn. That seems reasonable.
Yep, pinning in Aragorn with your sergeant.
Yep. And first things first, he's going to charge old mate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think he'll get there. It's a bit speculative.
A bit short.
Yeah, I think he might just be like a mil or 2 short.
Oh, cool. All right, we'll just drop him next to him.
Let's go there. We're going on to Aragorn again.
Mm-hmm.
And we're putting him on there.
Cool, with
and
the
then
spear.
The sorcerer is going to cast Immobilize.
Immobilize on Aragorn. That one's Aragorn.
Sorry.
Yep.
I keep reading it.
Yes, I know. Ignore the Aragorn model. Aragorn, the profile. Yep.
I'll use his free point.
So you've got 1 free point. Oh, fails again. Now you have got might, but that's not enough. You need 5.
Enough, no.
Need 5s.
All right.
All right. So failed to cast, and where's he going?
I'm just going to charge him.
Charging into Aragorn.
Yep.
All right, so just to convey the slight mess that we've got going on here, nobody's prone, so we'll get rid of the prone markers. Halbarad has this objective, and he's been charged by 1 Warrior of Gondor. This guy was out of range. And we've got a 1-on-1 with a support and a 1-on-1 here. Now I've got my 2 guys left. All right, so it is time to finally start thinking about the objective game. I'm going to leave Huriel here to shoot. So he is going to charge up 3 inches and take a shot, sorry, Araneth, at this exposed bowman. And then Gandalf, or his alias Huriel, is going to absolutely leg it and start getting back over here to this objective all the way over here. Because if I don't have 3, I have no chance of winning the game. Now, this is going to reduce my numbers in the fight, which is a bit scary, but we'll just have to roll with it. Now, I've got shooting. You don't, Jacques, because you're going to move full?
Yeah, move full, yep.
All right, so he is 4 to hit on this guy because he has moved and he's got a free might point. So let's see, what do we get? Another 1 to hit. Fantastic work.
Well done.
2 turns in a row. That is shooting over. I have no might. Do you want to call any?
Well, I've got a heroic combat anyway.
Free heroic combat for you?
I really like this rule.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. And I've got 1 horse. My poor Guathria did not charge, of course, so you've got 2 dice and I've got 1 and a big 3 for me.
Lieutenant on the green.
Lieutenant on the green, and it goes to you on the 5. So you will need 5s to wound, strength 3 on defense 5.
Yep. Lieutenant's striking first.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Alive.
really well, and the other boy.
Oh,
Really
jeez,
well.
I
That's
really
2 turns in a row.
really thought Guathria was dead then. All right, I'm gonna fall back that way.
So did I, but
Yeah, oof, that was a bit lucky on my behalf. Okay, who is next?
might as well go that one.
All right, Aragorn's got 2 attacks on
Go
foot.
fight normal.
5s for me.
5. And it's
Oh, you're
takes it with
kidding
the 6. Here comes
me.
the spear of power.
I have no might, so it goes to you.
Yep.
And a 1, no wound. Spear of Power is...
I didn't kill anything. I should have been stabbing these little punk-ass bitches.
and another 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Halbarad versus your... Is this a sergeant or just a warrior?
He's just warrior.
Okay, cool. And I got 2 attacks again because of my special rule, a 1 and a 2.
Rolls a 4.
Wow, incredible. Needing 5s.
The Christmas dice.
Oh, gets a wound. Fate point. Need a 4. Oh shit, man, this is gone.
That's right. Picks up
Wow.
the objective.
Wow, this feels like BrizCon all over again. All right, let's jump into priority for the next turn. Thank you. Big 2 for me.
Well, this is all going very well.
Yep, and I might be able to call a heroic move to save Guathria. No, I can't. Should have retreated towards my friendly ranger. All right, the move goes to Gondor.
Right, well, for the 3rd time lucky, I'm going to try to kill the boys. Oh, that's difficult, isn't it? That's annoying. Actually, I'll just go round. That's fine. I got this. He is just going to chuff off and run 6. 2 there.
Yep, with the carrying the objective with him.
And he's going to transfix with his free point.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
you still have 1 point of normal will as well, right? Oh no, you used that. You burned it. No, because you
I've
go up to
used
2
mine.
will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So you could cast with 2 will if you wanted to.
Does it still count if I run out of will though? Or it's just for a turn?
No, you always get free will.
It's just a chance.
Yeah.
Disregard. Alright, well I'm going to use... Yeah, I will actually. I'll just use both points on Aragorn.
Aragorn the model or Aragorn the...
Aragorn the model.
Oh, so Guathria, my knight,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
meant to keep track of this. He's labelled. 2 points.
Finally gets
Finally
the
gets it.
transfix off. So
Alright.
Guathria has been successfully transfixed.
And the Sergeant is going to run 3 to 5, and then yeah, it should be fine.
Charge into Aragorn.
And he... Do I do it? No, I'm going to put him into there as well.
Charging in on Guathria?
Yep.
Fair call. Alrightio, so I have only got 2 unengaged models that can move. I am going to half move with Araneth, who has an unblocked shot on this Gondorian here. Maybe he will finally kill something in shooting, Mr. Lethal Aim, and then I'll just do a big 6-inch move, playing the long game if I somehow manage to get myself out of this mess, because I'm going to need this objective. At least I can maybe get some influence before the game ends. Now, I've lost 1, so I'm nowhere near broken. How many have you lost?
2, so I've got 1 more.
Totally
Sorry,
fine.
I need to lose 2 more, rather.
Lose 2 more, yep. So now it is shooting phase. I have got 1 shot.
Only get 1 shot!
Hitting on 4s into this Gondorian here. And he hits a 3. I'll spend the might. Had to waste it on shooting to hit. And now we're going to need a big 6 to wound. Come on, Gandalf dice. Let's make him drop the objective. Oh, fuck. If I'd spent the point to hit, not had to spend the might. Oh, but I have normal might. I haven't spent my normal might. Kaboom. Doom.
Alright, I got a fate point.
I know. Don't do it. Don't be mean. Oh, come on. All right. Araneth gets himself a cheeky little point at least, which is good for the long term. And we've managed to nab his fate. Maybe we'll get one more opportunity to snipe. We'll see how it goes. Let's jump into combat.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Well, heroic combat, obviously.
Oh, of course. Yes, your free heroic presence.
Sergeant on the green.
Yes. And
Lieutenant on the
I've
green.
just got 1 dice. And a big 6 for me.
It is a big 6.
And he gets it.
Right.
Fantastic.
Can't strike anyway.
Yes, I'm transfixed, so there'll be no striking, but I managed to keep Guathrie alive, which is massively important.
That's been ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know how he's not dead.
Alright, and we just got a 1-on-1.
Aragon, I've got 2 attacks.
5.
Finally win with the dice,
Oh,
and
that's-
I will need...
Do you fight 4?
Fight 4.
Yeah, that's a shame.
And I'm strength 4, your D5?
Yep.
So I'll need 5s to wound. Hey, there we go.
Fate point.
He's a hero?
Yep.
Right, so he saves again. Have you failed a fate at all today? So that's like 5 4+ fate saves in a row?
Gondorians don't simply save. They fail fate.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Aragorn gets a little point as well, but I didn't manage to kill
I
anything.
really thought I was going to kill something there.
Yeah, I did too. I was kind of shaking in my boots. All right, priority, Jacques. Let's do it.
Oh,
Big
it's
6.
better for
Big 3. And it goes to the Rangers.
you. I will call a heroic move.
Yep, who's spending the might?
Right, I've used a might point with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't used a might point with him, which would give me
Pretty
6,
much
but
everybody?
They have to end within a certain
They
distance.
have to end within 6 as well.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not really. Oh. So he called a heroic move, which meant that him in there could only move 1 inch without forfeiting his move, which we figured out. Thank you. He is going to go into the ranger here because he's feeling risky.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to call a immobilize on.
Guathria?
Actually, probably better off just taking it on him because he's got 2 strikes.
He does. Aragorn's
Yeah.
got 2 attacks.
So I'll just do the old 1 dice.
What, 5+ with the free might? Oh, finally gets it. I'm going to use my will to resist, which I totally should have done last turn with Guathria and completely forgot about. Anyway,
Would have been advantageous.
let's do a big 5 for Aragorn's resist. And he gets it on a 1. Fantastic. No luck there.
He
Alright, so
doesn't get it.
he is immobilized.
Yep. How's he shooting?
And it's still, so now it's just my normal move. So I can actually see your guy completely unimpeded, so I don't even have to move. So he's just going to stay still, seeming as he can't actually get in range of that combat. Oh, he might be in range actually. No, he wouldn't get around the horse's base. So yes, he'll have one last chance to try and snipe out this objective as it runs away. Huriel / Gandalf will make his big bolt around here. He is still 3 turns away from picking up that objective, so somehow I've got to keep this game going for that long. You've got no shooting, don't you, Jacques?
No shooting.
Alright, so here it is. Let's do Araneth. He's only got his lethal aim. He needs a 3 to hit. That's the 4th time in the game that he's rolled a 1 to hit.
That is the 4th perfect moment for this game.
He's so fucking useless.
Excellent shot.
Alright, let's jump into combat. You got your free heroic combat?
Yeah, well, let's just do that.
I am immobilized and didn't charge, so I just got the 1 dice.
He's
And-
immobilized, not him.
Oh, sorry. Okay, just a big 2 then for me. And a 1 and a 4 goes to you.
Sergeant. No, and can't call it.
Nice, he's alive!
Just leave these places can't
Well,
kill
my
him.
bad shooting balances out Guathria somehow being
Yeah,
alive.
that's 3 shots.
Now, Aragorn versus these 2. One of these is a sergeant, yes?
Yeah, but he's got no might left anyway.
Okay, so
it's
you're
not
basically
really a big
2
deal.
warriors. I've got 2 attacks, but I am immobilized, so I can't strike if I win. And I've got double 5s, and I get it on fight value.
Yeah, that's right.
So your guys just back away, but I don't make any strikes. All right, we didn't lose anybody, and I'm slightly closer to the objective with Huriel over here, so I guess that's not a loss for me.
Really thought I might have killed something by now.
Yeah, I really thought so too. Let's do priority. Big 2 for me.
And a 1.
1. You've got 1 point of might left. Are you going to call any heroic moves?
Using the last point of might, I'm going to call a heroic move at him, which means that to get all these guys in, I have to move him counterproductively backwards. So I'm going to move him back 2 inches behind that pole.
Digging him in.
Just behind that pole, conveniently. And then they should all be in range of 6, so he's going to charge. Oh. And same again, just a repeat. And he's going to use his free point of might to call heroic, not heroic,
Transfix.
transfix, that's the one,
Yep.
on
On a 5.
that Aragorn. No.
Misses it. All right. Well, I've got one model here who can move, and this time I am in charge range of that front guy. I don't think Guthria is going to be able to hold on again, so I'm not... Oh, but I could go for the shoot. I'm never going to be able to shoot past a stone pole. We know my luck. It's terrible. Oh, actually, I can't even see. He's completely blocked.
That was the plan.
Yep, so he is definitely in on there to help Guthria. And then my last move, of course, will be Huriel making a huge bolt for it. And I'm still 7 inches away.
Almost there.
I'm almost there. Almost there. So there's no shooting. You've got your heroic combat?
Heroic combat.
Alright, let's do it.
Take 4.
I have got no might in this fight, so it literally doesn't matter. I've just got 2 rangers, both with 1 attack.
I got no might either.
And we're both tied on fight value. I'm 5 high. Goes to me.
Nice.
I'm striking the front guy, and strength 4 d6 needing 5s, Jacko. I can't see.
1 and a 2.
A 1 and a 2. Well, our ability to not kill anything continues. Aragorn versus your 2 warriors. Pig 6 for you. Come on, Aragorn, get it on fight value. No, goes to you. And you'll need 5s to wound.
Yep, so I'll do the sergeant in the green first.
1 wound.
Oy.
I'll take my fate point. And I have no might, and that's 2 out of 2 fate failed. Excellent.
Welcome to the club.
Down goes Aragorn.
I really like
Right.
this fate mechanism, it works really well.
That is the end of that turn.
Yep.
I'm still not broken. I've only got 2 guys down. Let's jump into priority. 2 for me, 2 for you. I had it and you called the heroic move, so it goes to you.
Right, well, in the spirit of game ending, I will cheese it now.
Getting out of there. Fair call. Fair call.
Don't break the model.
And the rest of your guys
6.
will jump in.
Yeah, it's time for a bit of shanking, I think. He's going to move on to him first. He's going to hit him, he's going to hit him, and he is going to hit him.
Cool. Alright, well, what I've got to do is try and salvage something from this. So that is Huriel over here
Just an inch away.
running away. He is literally 1 more turn away from finally getting to that objective. After seeing this and seeing that, you know, the win is probably definitely not going to happen, it calls into question whether or not it was even worth it, and probably
You get an influence point out of it.
having Huriel over here, though, might have been a lot more useful. Now, I thought this fight would be less close. I thought I was just going to get wiped away, but
Yeah,
it could have been handy to have him there, I think.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah. I have nothing else to move. That is nothing to shoot.
Let's do fake Aragorn.
Cool. Are you going to call heroic combat?
Oh yeah, sorry, I have to do that.
Cool.
The
So, fake Aragorn. Araneth first. I've only got 1 attack. You've got
There's
6
a
high.
6.
I need a big 6 to draw it on fight value. And I don't get it. Goes to you.
Right, fountain court.
Yep. Fails to kill again.
And this lieutenant. That'll probably do it.
Yes, it will. I have a fate point. I'm 2 from 2 fails so
Time
far.
on
And it continues. Down goes another one.
I love fate.
What is... are these like saves?
Love it.
Or are they just pointless rolls? Do they do anything? Alright, Guthria, my last ranger of the north
Just
who's
gonna move in him.
in the fight. Oh, of course, heroic combat. Oh, Jesus.
That was
gonna
my trap him.
Oh, man. Poor,
Join in.
Poor
I
Guthria.
don't think I can pull the spear support with me though.
No, you can't. Just the model swim base to base. Alright, I want a big 6 on this 1 dice, Guthria. Come on. Show me what you're worth. No, 4 high.
Show me what you've got.
This is bad times. 6 high goes to you. I'm trapped. A zillion strikes.
Right.
You know what you've just done? If you kill him, you've just robbed me of my 1 influence point over there.
Well, that would be appropriate. Let's be honest.
Alright, go on. Do your worst.
I'm gonna do it with the bow sergeant.
Okay,
So
both sides.
he's already picked up an experience point, which means he can't actually gain any more experience.
True,
in this
because
game.
he's a warrior. Yeah.
So there's really no point. So I'll do it with him first.
Yep, bow
Hitting-
sergeant.
hitting
He's
the
got 2
right.
attacks. You've got 1 wound. Let's see if I fail my 4th fate in a row. No, I saved 1.
Well, thanks for the extra point.
Alright, now you've got
I'll hit it with the.
any other
lieutenant now.
warriors? Alright, lieutenant. And he's
Oi.
dead. He's totally dead. There goes Guthria. So we've just had a look at the end criteria, and the game actually ends immediately on quartering, which I have now been reduced to 4 or 5 models, so I'm down to 20%, which means that the game ends and Huriel doesn't get to claim this, so I don't get any influence. But it also means, Jacques, that you're stranded.
No victory.
With your Staff
One
of
move
Power is still on the table. So it's actually another draw, which is the second time we've had a game that just really didn't look like it was going to be a draw.
let's jump into the aftermath. So with a pretty savage end the last couple of turns, 4 of my rangers are down and it's time to do some injuries. Let's start with Guathria, who survived death, like seriously fought it off like 4 turns. He should have done a lot earlier than he did. So 2 dice on the hero chart and he gets an 8, which is a full recovery. Well done, Guathria. And now we have Araneth, the newest member, not one of the founding members, and used to be a sniping pro. This game did absolutely squat. Let's see if we can get something decent for him. Nice and alive. 7, full recovery. This is good. Now we've got Helbarad and Aragon. Let's do Helbarad next. And 6, another full recovery.
Come on, do something interesting.
Aragon. Yeah, let's double 6s. Give me some fake. Give me some fake.
All ones.
5, 6. That's a full recovery. Excellent.
You have to be kidding me.
Go now.
2 regular warriors went down. This guy is the latest addition. He's a replacement for the guy that died last time. Just a warrior roll. 6.
He's fine. Full recovery.
Thank God. And the other one? Also 6.
Well, that was uninteresting.
Well,
we had
full recoveries.
6 full recoveries. So next up in War's Aftermath is our level ups and promotions. I've only got 1 this turn, which is Aragorn, my leader. He gets to roll on the hero advancement table. So I'm on the path of the warrior with a 2d6. Let's see what we get. Whoop, a 4 plus a 5. That is 9, which takes us to Blade Master. The hero may reroll a single d6 when making a dual roll, which is cool, like a little mini banner effect. Quite handy for my, hopefully, eventually, little beastie Aragorn combat hero.
So my lieutenant, which is floating around over here, has just gone for his 2nd progression, so he's going to roll on the path of the warrior.
2d6.
Gets
Oi.
10.
That's
10's
Blade Master,
good.
right?
Gets a point of might.
Oh yeah, or will. Or will.
I know what I choose.
Yeah, definitely the might.
Cool, bit of a might point on your beastie lieutenant. Very nice indeed.
And one of my warriors has finally reached 5 experience points.
Oh cool, so he gets to roll on the
So
promotion table.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here.
Would you like a Gandalf dice?
I would like a Gandalf dice.
There you go.
Yeah. Where is that?
Minas Tirith, so you want the advancements table here.
Yep.
So what is he? He's a warrior of Minas Tirith?
Yeah, just a regular warrior.
So what gears he got?
He's got a spear,
He's got a spear,
Citadel
so
Guard
turn
level
into
4.
a Citadel Guard.
which is somewhere.
Are you looking for the promotion table?
There it is. Just
No,
one.
no, it's literally just...
Oh, he just promotes, does he?
Oh, I see what
You
you're
gotta
saying.
roll- you gotta roll it.
I remember how to fucking do this.
You gotta get it.
Nailed it. Alright, just 1d6, lucky Gandalf dice.
Oh, not
5.
so lucky.
Still
Oh,
pretty
not
lucky.
bad. Yeah, he's still
Oh, wait.
promoted.
Oh.
Which is actually probably a better outcome, because then you can still hero him up later
Then
on.
he
It's
becomes
definitely
hero.
better to get the promotion before you get the
Yeah.
hero. So, a Citadel Guard.
That just
Very
means
nice
I
indeed.
gotta paint more shit.
So I've already got 1 influence point in the bank and I just earned 3 more from that draw, which takes me up to 4, and I feel pretty comfortable rolling on the influence chart with 4 influence. So I am going to do a big reinforcement roll, hoping to get high enough to score myself a Ranger of the North, not a Dunedain, and I got a 2, which gets me a Dunedain, or I can spend an additional influence to turn that into a Dunedain with Spear, and I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm just going to hold that off as a solo Dunedain. Unfortunately, that means he's got no armor, and I can never upgrade him, so he's going to be stuck at defense 4, but hey, 3 influence to grab an extra body with Might, Will, and Fate. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Right.
10 influence means bulk reinforcements.
Bulk reinforcement, so what, 3 rolls on the table? Well, we can do 1 at a time.
We'll do it one at a time,
Yeah,
otherwise,
cool.
because I got 1 influence up the sleeve in case I get something.
Get some 1s, alright. First
So-
influence roll. Big 3.
Hey.
Warrior of Minas Tirith with Spear and Shield. Yeah.
That's me. Bow.
Yeah, another warrior with a bow.
It's fine.
And another
And
3.
another spear.
Okay, cool. So 2 spears
spear,
and a
1
bow. Now you've do have 1 influence, so you could modify 1. To...
Yeah, but it just gets another bow. I
Yeah.
feel like the spear's more useful.
True, true. Now that doesn't break your bow limit, does it?
Shouldn't it?
No,
I
because
just
you've
got
got...
to 3 and I got about 10 models now.
Yeah, you're absolutely sorted. Cool. Well, it looks like we're fighting bulk Minas Tirith for the
Yes.
future. Jackson has lost the title of Horde.
Lads onto it.
So a draw in the end, which I think was kind of unexpected, hey dude?
Yep, could have won. One more turn, I would have been sorted.
Yeah, it was kind of riddled with like mistakes on our behalf from not kind of properly understanding the scenario.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty standard. Early game, I thought that once I'd kind of sewed up enough of those ponies, Jacques really had no way to actually score, but of course that's the loot counters and the way that they work with the baggage bounty, so I probably should have deployed not as heavy in the kind of starting position and had my troops sort of further down for late game. game. And to be honest, I don't even know if killing that pony straight up was actually that useful, because it just meant it was ages away and I could never really score it. So, yeah, probably a slight out of positioning. But who was your MVP, dude?
Probably just my lieutenant. 2 kills, held everybody up.
Yeah, nice.
Struggled to kill fake Aragorn, but apart from that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, he was solid. For me, I think it has to be Guthrie, my knight. No one really did anything that outstanding. Guthrie did get that pony kill, which if I'd been a bit more tactical would have been useful. And then he, in terms of fighting off the Gondorians, he made that big play, leaping in, killing one, and heroic combating into another. And that kind of kept me in the game, because I thought I was gone at that point. And then winning the heroic move roll-off with Helberad and Aragorn the following turn. So all that was working well. And then he just didn't win a fight, didn't get the charge, kept getting out heroic combated, and I was out of might, and then he eventually died, but he fought off a lot of guys, so...
he did better than I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, I thought he was dead
So
like
did I,
4
so-
turns earlier, so... yeah, it was definitely a good game, and definitely very tight. But of course, something that we did forget was that you had 4 rerolls,
Oh, yeah, I didn't use any of those.
and you didn't use any of them, but that does mean you kept +4 influence.
I probably
and
could have killed him many times.
yeah, you probably could have in
Yeah.
retrospect.
Maybe I should re-roll those dice I used to kill old mate. And
Yeah.
Just roll all ones.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's what, 4 influence from the rerolls, 3 influence from the draw,
Yep.
2 influence from the bonus baggage.
Yep.
So you actually score a whole bunch of influence,
All the
which
influence.
is really solid. And I just take 3 away from the draw, taking my current cache to 4. Unfortunately, we don't get any extra territory on our map because draws do not net you any bonuses. However, this is the end of the first campaign phase, and you control
the
Buckland.
Brady-
The Brady
Brady
one.
one.
The
Yeah,
Brady
that's
one.
the one.
So Jacques gets to make a d6 roll, and on a 4+, he may make an additional expansion at the end of every campaign phase. So let's see that big dice, dude.
Lucky Gandalf dice.
Oh, it's a 5. He gets one. All right.
Way to put me on the spot.
Where do you want to go, dude?
I'm going to go straight to the right.
Straight.
into the gap around.
Ooh, no, you got Edoras, which
Oh.
gives you cavalry bonuses. Means you can upgrade for horses at cheaper price. And then Isengard, I think Isengard is a priority.
Automatic priority.
Automatic priority. So what do you want, horses or priority?
I'm going horses.
Going horses?
Yeah, because I cut
Good
John
choice.
off now as well.
Yes, true. Cutting yard. John's got to go around it
He's
now.
not going to be happy.
Yeah, he is going to be absolutely filthy. Awesome, dude. Well, great game.
Good game.
Very fun
Yeah.
indeed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed our 5th episode of the Battle Company series. We're going to have like so many of these because we love playing them. So make sure you stay tuned. We've got heaps more exciting stuff. We're jumping into our next campaign phase in the next episode. So there'll be a whole lot more expansion. And then we'll start to bring in some exciting stuff like narrative elements and bonus scenarios and big multiplayer battle rounds. So lots of cool stuff to look forward to. Make sure that you like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you're enjoying watching the channel. And do subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure you check out all of our Middle-earth content. Alright, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.